Hello everyone, it is the Bronze Archer here, bringing you my 9th episode of Career Mode, and I'm sorry that it's had such a long delay between episodes. I don't have very many excuses really, just like I said,
I know we were expecting some new developments
as
this weekend.
one of our things actually didn't even arrive, which was a little bit annoying, so I had to pay for that automatically just there and then. But I've had quite a lot of stuff going on with school and stuff like that, and I haven't really had very much time to be able to do any recordings. So this is the first time since I last uploaded where I've pretty much been at home and had enough free time to be able to record full episodes. And so, like I said, the only excuse really, like I said, I'm sorry about that I haven't been able to upload, but I've tried my hardest to be able to upload, and I just hope you guys do enjoy this video, because like I said, it's been pretty much a month in the making, pretty much. I don't really know. Like I said, let's just get ready to go to first practice. I'll introduce first practice with Anthony Davidson and David Croft in 3, 2, 1. Goodbye.
Hello and welcome to Spielberg for the first practice session of the Austrian Grand Prix. Now then, Anthony Davidson, there's been a lot of talk over the last few weeks about track limits. How much is too much when you're cutting corners and running wide? What are your thoughts on this? And do you think we'll be seeing drivers pushing those limits this weekend?
Well, I'd be disappointed if we didn't, frankly. If race control want to clamp down on drivers wandering off the track, then it's up to them to police it. As a driver, you're being paid to get your car around the circuit as quickly as possible, don't forget. So if you're not pushing those limits, if you're ignoring the advantageous line, then you're not doing your job properly. Now, I agree that, we have these white lines there for a reason, and we do want to see those limits enforced, but for me, it's not a driver's responsibility to do that.
And this lap will be done, or the test lap, will be done in the 1998 McLaren MP13, done by Mika Hakkinen and David Coulthard. I'm just saying, in the clicking in the qualifying lap and the race clips, it's because, as you can see again, I've had to lap, but I don't really care what to go on, because it's a pretty good line. It's because I didn't realise it until after the recording that the way I had my headphones plugged in meant that the mic was turned. I didn't realise that the mic was turned off pretty much on my headphones, so it meant that you'd hear the clicking sound. So that wasn't really very ideal, obviously. If you could gather, that was definitely not ideal at all for. Especially if I'm trying to get a very good lap. I'm just trying to get the best way to actually get laps done. So that's where I chose to do it. And I guess we've got no plan. Hope you guys enjoy the final few turns of this lap below, and see you in a second. Now let's get ready for my Q3 qualifying lap. This will be where you'll be able to hear the clicking. As you can hear there, they just show about the clicking there. I did all 3 qualifying sessions for this season, for the net races from now on, because I prefer doing that type of method. Okay, so we're going out on the final turn now. 6th gear, 7th gear, 8th gear now. I'm still staying in hot lap mode down the start finish straight. Going down into 4th gear, hitting the curb. Very, very good there. Getting DRS in the exit. On the 7th gear, now going to overtake mode, because this car just needs that extra power going up the hill, up into top gear, up into turn 3. Lose a little bit of time off there. Yeah, pretty good run on the exit. You can see I'm a little bit of cool tense down on the exit of the turn there. Back down to overtake mode again to get that little bit of extra power down the back stretch. Now braking. They're going through the hairpin. As you see now, my time's green. Sorry about the clicking if it's a little bit obnoxious. I can't really do anything about it though. They're going through into this double left-hander. Take a lot of the curbing. Widen up that track as much as possible to get a good line through here. Use up all the curb on the exit there. Now going down the straight, going down to turn 9, which is Rinse. Out of Rinse you go. Then down to what will eventually be named Lauda after Niki Lauda passes away. Then down the south finish straight we go to finish off the lap at the circuit of Austria. or the Red Bull Ring. And actually was a really quite good lap as well. I really enjoyed this because Sucks is a fun track. It always has been, always will be for me. I absolutely love the track. As you can see here, pole position with Bottas second, Vettel third, Ricardo fourth, Hamilton fifth, Verstappen sixth, Raikkonen seventh, Perez eighth, Carlos Sainz ninth, and Pierre Gasly in P10. As now you can see here, I'm going to put the upgrade for another chassis upgrade to be on for Silverstone. Because then I'm going to pass over to David Cotton and Anthony Davidson. Goodbye.
Good afternoon and welcome to Spielberg, and to a circuit that in one form or another has held every Austrian Grand Prix in the championship, except the very first back in 1964. It was at this race that John Watson lost a bet, and his beard, when he took Team Penske's only F1 victory in 1976. If anything, the stakes are even higher today, with 25 points available for victory and a crucial advantage in the championship fight. The Spielberg circuit then is situated 700 metres above sea level, with just 10 corners making up one of the shortest laps of the season. One time around here is a distance of 2.6 miles, with the best overtaking chances into turn 1 or the tight uphill turn 3. Anthony Davidson is alongside me as usual for the race today. Let's talk about McLaren. What do you make of their performance so far this season?
Well, the atmosphere within that team seems very positive at the moment. Everyone seems like they're in great spirits and having a lot of fun doing what they do, and that's definitely contributed to the performances we've seen.
Well then, after an exciting qualifying session yesterday, let's take a look at how the cars line up. The Rainmaster lines up on pole position, and Valtteri Bottas will line up alongside. Looking down the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Ricciardo, Lewis Hamilton, and Verstappen, Raikkonen, Perez, Gasly, and Charles Leclerc, Ericsson, Magnussen, Esteban Ocon, and Hulkenberg, Stroll, Grosjean, Brendan Hartley, and Stoffel Van Dorn. Sainz, they'll be starting further back after an earlier grid penalty, and Sergei Sirotkin rounds off the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 lights. And we're up and away we go for the Austrian Grand Prix. Bottas is a pretty good start, as you can see by the indicator. There he is. Just there. Now I'm going to brake in, just trying to try and stay close to Bottas with a little bit of love tap on the exit. We're going onto his inside, going across the glass a little bit there, just trying to keep himself there. As I go onto the inside, going up in turn 3, keeping a rather tight line, trying to keep away from Bottas. Overtake Bottas and force Vettel off the circuit, so that's not very ideal for him. Now we've gone to lap number 5. Hamilton's catching up to me now and goes right past me on the second DRS zone. But obviously, the one fatal error gave me the opportunity to use DRS on him. Yeah, pretty bad mistake though, so I was him to use the DRS on this to keep up with him. And just keep up with him, because the Renault engine is not very good at all. It's one of the worst engines. As you can see, I have a look, just trying to let Hamilton know that, look, I'm still here. I'm going to try and challenge you for the lead eventually. So go down the standard mixer just to save up some fuel. Going through the next rather slow section. Hamilton uses quite a wide line. I go catch up to him massively through the next couple of turns. Use a log curve on the exit, just try and get a good run. Down the slipstream now. Up into 8th gear. Dive up on the inside of Hamilton though. And Hamilton's a little bit all pear-shaped to go off the circuit. As you can see there, I don't know actually what's really going on to go off the circuit, trying to see what happened to Hamilton. I can tell you what happened, is we're going to go into the camera angle of Hamilton. I was wrong, go on board with Hamilton going down into turn 9. As you can see, I just completely clothesline Hamilton there basically, but yeah, he still stays in second place and keeps on going on his merry way. We now obviously go on to lap number 13, so they weren't really paying attention, they go a little bit on the grass. So it's an absolutely amazing run yet again. He's rather good at doing that, especially out of turn 2, which is just a very, very good. It's really quite important that you get a good exit. So you see I get DRS off Hamilton again, just trying to figure out a way to get past him. He's using his slipstream, like just I don't know, like something which is really good. So now it's got driver at Talladega. Get up on the inside, lock up massively though, go across the curbing. Now it's going to lap number 14. It's all up to me now, trying to go down from turn 2 up into turn 4. From turn 1 to turn 3, sorry. Get up into turn 2 and up into turn 3. We're braking. And gets a good line though. I get to switch back and get the power down and overtake him. That's a very, very good overtake there. Now to lap 23. 9 laps later, I'm into the pit lane for my first stop. I can tell you something now. After this, nothing really happens. As the next clip will be me pitting in on lap number 43. So you see, going on to the Servo Ultras, which is going to have a fast middle stint of the race. As you can see here, just going out to the pit lane now. Just now ahead of Hamilton though, so pretty lucky there. Now to go to lap number 43. I'm in the pit lane again. Now, this is for my second stop. As you can see, they're not very good on my tyres, especially the Ultra Softs seem to wear away very, very quickly. As I go out to the pit lane there onto my second set of Super Softs. Now I'm going to go from lap number 44. In between this time it started to rain, so go on to intermediate tyres. And we're now going to go on to lap number 67 in 3, 2, 1. See there, Hamilton tries to take me on the outside there. I just keep him there, just keep him in my sights, get a little bit of tight line, straighten out the wheel just to force him onto the curbing a little bit to get a bad traction. And goes down the start finish straight, and that's the last thing you will see of Hamilton. Go rather wide through turn 9, go through rather wide through Rint, and then go into Nalda. And then down the start finish straight. I win. I think this is like my 3rd race of the season. So I'll pass you over to Anthony Davison and David Croft for the podium celebrations. See you in a bit.
It was a tough race at times, but they've held on to take a great victory from McLaren today. So, Alex, how exactly did they set themselves apart from the pack today?
It's a heroic effort for any driver to race in conditions like these, and seeing them fight their way to the front was very special indeed. They were able to find all the grip, all the good lines, and have the confidence to get on the power to top it all off. That's what pushed them into first place here today.
And as the adrenaline dies down after another eventful Grand Prix, here come the top 3 out onto the podium. And after this round of the World Championship, here's how things look in the drivers' table. It's a good result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. And now I'd like to ask you, Anthony Davidson, who was your driver of the day?
It's got to be Romain Grosjean. He was in another league for me today. Really impressive.
On to the constructors then. It was a tough race for our championship leaders who lose ground at the top of the table. There'll be plenty more twists and turns to come this season. I hope you can join us at the next race to see just who will come out on top.
So I'm getting my interview done with Claire. As you can see here, for what do you think of Kevin Magnussen from this race? I think he'll need a better car, so obviously increase McLaren's rep with this. And then when they came to this one, I was like, well, I'm not going to say anything because I don't really want to kick McLaren in the nuts because it's not very pleasant. And so I just said no comment, and so I got given the Kimi Räikkönen response. And so I wasn't in a very good mood as a result of that. I'm like, really? Really? I pretty much just defended the company for what happened. I didn't want them to get the blame for it. I didn't want to damage the reputation with the team. As you can see here, I win my rivalry versus K-Mag, and I'm currently leading my rivalry against Stoffel Van Dorn. This actually was a very, very good race for me. As you can see, we're winning loads of resource points. another couple hundred resource points out of this race. We're over 250. After 500 resource points in just one race, we've got 989 resource points coming into Silverstone. McLaren reputation's like, well, hey, let's go. I get more of the veteran side of things, so that's all good. I don't really mind. And you can see here, I'm having a look through this stuff. My contract value is really low for some weird reason. As now I have a little look through here, and so I don't know where to go for a downforce upgrade. But I go for. I just can't remember which one I went for. I think I went for the down. I'm gonna go. I'm eyeing up the downforce upgrade. But no, I'll go for chassis upgrade because the chassis is really, really important. Just because you want to have a nice, light chassis to be able to throw the car into the turns. And so I went for the chassis upgrade. And anyway, if you guys have enjoyed this video, as you can see all the upgrades when we bring it into Silverstone. Hopefully they will make it through. They might not though. That's the thing with this game. It's quite difficult like that. But if you guys have enjoyed this video, please give it a like. And if you think my content's worth subscribing to, please subscribe. Thank you, and I hope you guys did really enjoy this episode. Sorry for not uploading in nearly a month, but thank you anyway. And then the Bronze Archer, signing out. Peace.